You are very guarded when it comes to love. When I say love, I mean both romantic and platonic. Certain things happened to you in the past where you found yourself giving to people that were cold and cutting towards you. You gave to these people from a place of genuine love. You see, you have this beautiful, unique ability to look for the best in every single person that you meet. But you sometimes overlook the lack of love or reciprocity that you get from them. It seems this happened for a very long time in your life, and you kept getting your beautiful heart broken. You then proceeded to make a vow to yourself that you will never find yourself in a situation where you are more loving towards a person than they are towards you. You vowed that you'd rather cut off anyone that makes you feel insecure about the love that you give. The lessons you learned about people were very harsh and was like a reality check for you. You viewed everyone from the most innocent eyes till you learned that not everyone comes from an innocent place. Some people deliberately go out of their way to cause harm and distress to others. Some people you don't resonate with, and you don't take that offensively anymore. You understand that you are not for everyone, and it's okay. You've learned the power of letting go and the importance of setting boundaries with people. You've built a force field of protection around your peace, which has also become very important with this new perspective that you have. All your life, you always dedicated yourself to making everybody feel comfortable, even at your own detriment. You now know who you should share your beautiful energy with and the type of energy that you shouldn't give to. This revelation was necessary. In fact, it was orchestrated by God Himself. You were giving too much of yourself to people who didn't deserve you. Friends, family, and lovers. Generosity is a beautiful thing, but you must have boundaries of how much you are willing to give, because giving without boundaries can build resentment, especially when your kindness is not reciprocated or you feel that it's being taken advantage of. Love has to have boundaries. And now that you have learned these lessons, the biggest tests are coming. Setting boundaries with family and setting boundaries with your lover. You have a higher level commitment that you are in right now or that you're going to be coming into very soon. Those lessons will be important as it is time to apply what you have learned in a healthy way. Healthy love has boundaries. Your spirit guides are not worried about you at all. In fact, they are already proud of you. Like I said, these were harsh lessons, but you came through, and they haven't taken away from the love that you give. You just know where and with who you should share that love with. There is a company that has either been around for a very long time or that you have worked for a very long time. Your job at this place has helped you build long-term stability in your life, both financially and also on a personal level, where you may have gotten married and even had children while you were working at this place. You also grew and matured over the years. There is this authority figure that you have worked with for a very long time. This could be a boss or a manager of some sort. The relationship you have with them is not personal in any way, shape, or form. It is strictly professional. You see this boss or manager as being very intelligent. They have a very logical way of viewing things and doing them. But they also hold a lot of integrity. They are very direct about how they want the job done, and they naturally assert their power. This person seems to be in despair about something relating to you. You may not be working for this company anymore, I see that, or you may have gotten fired or pushed out of your role. But there are some of you who are maybe still working at this place, but maybe you are at your wit's end, right? This does not sit well with them. They are a person of integrity and they have always had a good moral compass. They are acknowledging a number of things when it comes to you. Firstly, they now acknowledge how hard you worked. It's as though you work harder than anybody else. You never complain and you make the work look so effortless that if you are not working at this place anymore, it is very difficult for them to fill that gap now. If you still are working at that place and you are making plans to leave, you are going to leave a huge gap behind. The quality of your work is unmatched. Secondly, they think of you very fondly. They feel they owe you an apology for something that happened. They feel they were too harsh towards you. You were not getting paid what you were worth at this place. And I also get the sense that you were undermined in many situations. Thirdly, there was some kind of hot-tempered behavior that was used against you by someone. And you were very mature about this for a very long time. It's as though they now understand where you are coming from and why you decided to leave unexpectedly. You didn't plan this. You didn't plan to leave this way. But things got way too much for you and very unfair. They didn't expect your resignation, but it was necessary for your growth. I can see here that your ancestors moved you away from this place because it was slowing your growth down, the growth of your stability. And you were simply just too talented for what they were offering you. They also treated you as though you were less than or incompetent. Sure, it was not in your destiny for you to be at this place forever. God has bigger plans for your talents. But right now, they want you to know that you left a huge gap that still hasn't been filled. You are what we call a people's person. You're a social butterfly who makes friends easily, and you even make acquaintances everywhere you go. You've never struggled to make friends. In fact, I see that your stress is more about having enough time to hang out with all the different sets of friends that you have. And you genuinely enjoy their company a lot, just as they enjoy yours. It's the festive season, so you can expect to be invited to many gatherings. There is one specific gathering where you will bump into someone that you have recently made amends with. You have a cordial relationship with this person and nothing personal at all. This person seems to be highly regarded by the people you spend a lot of time with, like your friends. And this was also your motivation behind, fixing things with this person. As much as you have reached this cordial place with them, you don't allow them anywhere near you. You don't trust this person at all. You don't understand why everyone loves and regards them so highly because you have a different perspective of them. You believe them to be cold and very calculating. They are very reactive and cutting with their words, but it seems everyone just lets it slide. This person is also manipulative in that they treat people poorly and they always find a way to justify their actions, even though their behavior is honestly uncalled for. You don't understand why people don't see this person's true nature. They are good at concealing themselves. They hide a lot. Every time you bring this up to your friends, you end up having to defend yourself because to them, it comes across as though you're attacking this person for no reason. And you end up looking like you have something against them. You end up looking like the villain. But this reading is to confirm that you are not crazy. Everything you've seen about this person is true. However, you need to stop trying to convince these people because it is causing you burden and stress because nothing is changing. If you can, rather keep your distance from this person because they have a way of triggering you. And from what I'm seeing here, your friends are also going to be fooled by this person. And only after some time has passed will they start to see that this person isn't all that great. But for now, this person's illusions are winning. So you need to find a way to protect your energy from this person. And you also need to give this situation to the divine. It's stressing you out too much. Remember, we can't control how people think and perceive things. We can only control ourselves and how we respond and react. Don't let this person put a damper on your fun. Pray or pasha about it so that you can release it from your mind and so that it doesn't cause you unnecessary stress. Speak to your ancestors, speak to God, speak to your angels, speak to spirit, because it's stressing you way too much and it's making you feel bad because you don't understand why your friends are not believing what you're saying. And one thing that I know about the truth is that it always comes to light, whether it takes a minute, an hour, a day, a month, a year, 10 years, whatever, however long, the truth always comes to the light. What is done in the dark will always come to the light. So you need to release yourself from trying to force that to come about. Leave it to God. God will take care of it for you. Leave it to God so that you can go on and enjoy yourself, so that you can still enjoy the company of those people because they haven't done anything wrong to you. It's just that they're not seeing things from your perspective. And we can't force people to look at things the way that we see them, right? But yeah, that's all that I have for this week. Thank you so much for watching. And I really hope that these messages resonated with somebody out there. And as always, please take care of yourselves until the next reading.